Hello, everyone. Encounters with wild beasts can be perilous and unpredictable. They may lead to devastating consequences or become one of the most enjoyable escapades of our lives, with our adrenaline shooting up like politicians' finances. The creators of this video captured events in a neighbor's backyard, where, surprisingly, a mama bear and her 5 cubs gained access through a fence opening. Unfazed by their surroundings, the family decided to frolic and relax. Undoubtedly, the one deriving the most pleasure from the experience was the mother bear. The cubs played in the pool, diving and swimming around, while the family tested the air mattress by chewing it and anything else nearby. Pet dogs in the yard that enjoy chewing probably cost less than entertaining this lively group. Interestingly, bears don't just cause destruction, they also create, in a sense. This was evident in Colorado when a bold American black bear entered a private residence through the kitchen window and explored the piano. Astonishingly, the bear showed no fear of the unfamiliar sounds. After a short burst of creativity, it began searching for food. The owner took about 20 minutes to process the extraordinary situation, replaying the video footage and noticing a large bear paw print in flour on the floor. She was horrified at what could have happened had she been home during the bear's invasion, considering the animal weighed as much as 250 kilograms. Americans have a fondness for large refrigerators with lower handles, which bears also seem to fancy. While the residents slept in blissful ignorance, the bear conducted a discreet inspection of the refrigerator, checking the contents and enjoying the leftovers. It caused minimal disturbance and left little evidence of its visit. When dawn broke, the residents were taken aback by the overnight antics and relieved they hadn't craved a late-night snack that would have led them to the kitchen. An extraordinary scene unfolded when a leopard was spotted on the streets of Nepal. One of the most elusive cats in the animal kingdom appeared bewildered, scurrying up and down stairways and over rooftops and vehicles in an attempt to hide. However, its frantic movements were too obvious, and it eventually found itself trapped at a dead end. A team of wildlife rescue experts sedated the frightened creature and returned it to the forest, taking great care to ensure its safety during the transport. In another instance, a large kangaroo standing 1.80 meters tall and packed with muscle tried to force its way into a home through a window. It jumped, smacked, and stretched to its limit, using its strong claws to gain entry. Perhaps it was the mating season, as its hormones were clearly running high, leading to its blundering attempts against the wall. What the homeowners experienced is left to the imagination. In a similar tale, another kangaroo exhibited daunting behavior, attempting to fight its own reflection in a window. While this behavior may seem amusing in felines, it appears unsettling when displayed by a kangaroo. In Texas, a private residence was suspected of being burgled early in the day. When fire service crews and police officers arrived, they found smashed windows and spotted a silhouette inside. To their surprise, the trespasser was a deer, which quickly dashed in fear as they tried to guide it out with chairs. In another incident, a deer appeared disoriented in a private yard, remaining statuesque for several seconds. The alarm system's siren and laser sight on the deer amplified the drama, portraying its helplessness in the presence of armed individuals. Suddenly, the deer snapped out of it and rushed toward the exit, only to fall into the swimming pool. It managed to scramble out and escape its predicament. In today's video, we have an astonishing tale of a wild deer that found its way into a backyard and ended up in a house, hitting a wall. The commotion startled a 6-year-old child engrossed in cartoons who didn't comprehend what was happening until the deer leaped onto the couch. The outcome of this encounter remains unknown. In Arkansas, a deer smashed through a beauty salon's window, alarming an employee. Evidently panicked by the busy street, the deer didn't notice the glass barrier in its rush to escape. The scene unfolded in mere seconds, and security footage shows the startled employee quickly vacating the area. Locals nearby, hearing the commotion, assisted in getting the deer safely out. On Long Island, another deer shattered a large window of a beauty salon, landing right on a client waiting for her hair appointment. She reported nearly having a cardiac arrest and ended up in the hospital with minor head and leg injuries. The same deer later collided with a salon employee attending to another client. Surveillance footage captured the hairdresser's cries of concern. Eventually, the deer trotted out as calmly as it had wreaked havoc, leaving behind a wire from a hair straightener caught on its antlers. "I'm in shock, especially since this happened on our busy street," said Janice, the salon owner. "Initially, I mistook it for a car." In another episode, an unexpected guest caused quite a stir at a local eatery. The deer entered and exited via a window, sprinting through the hallway. Thankfully, no one was harmed, and the deer escaped with just a fright and a brush with a table. An even more gripping incident occurred in Zimbabwe, where a couple was swimming in a hotel pool when a relatively small but aggressive Nile crocodile approached the woman. Her husband quickly exited the water before deciding to help her. Security footage captured the entire event. The woman managed to defend herself, but suffered deep gashes on her shoulders and back. After the incident, a massive python, known for its strength and lethal grip, was caught and confined to an area away from human interaction. This snake, capable of posing a threat to young ones and pets, constantly tried to infiltrate homes in search of food or water. In the video, we see 3 special agents attempting to pacify the agitated snake, but it coiled around a pole and stood its ground. Ultimately, the men succeeded in overpowering the snake and left with it in a bag. A bear found its way to a barbecue being hosted in a family's backyard. Dispelling the unexpected visitor was no easy task. The audacious bear approached the food, causing laughter among family members instead of fear. Neither shouting nor water deterred the animal, until it scorched itself while trying to grab the food, prompting it to retreat back to the wilderness. The man even handed the bear food it had marked with its claws and tongue. In Toronto, raccoons are often spotted rummaging through garbage for food. As the weather turns chilly, they seek shelter in homes. In one instance, a large family entered through an open door at night and set up camp inside. A wildlife control rescuer had to be called to remove the 11 unexpected guests who were well fed and reluctant to leave. Some attempted to hide in a wall cavity, but ultimately they vacated one by one. Make sure to lock your doors, or you might end up with an entire crowd of wild hogs paying you a visit. As one nimble hog made its way into a child's electric car to grab some pumpkins, the homeowner couldn't help but laugh at her 2-year-old son exclaiming, "Piggies, piggies." Witnessing wildlife, she insists, is a joy. While these creatures may intrude on our spaces and spark fear, the thrill of observing them up close is akin to childlike happiness. Have you ever encountered any surprising animal visitors? Don't forget to hit the like button and share this video with your friends. Catch you later.